Only 4% of retirees claim their Social Security benefits at the right time. The other 96%, well, they get it wrong. And according to Forbes, it costs them on average $111,000. Here to talk about it with us, Ryan Thacker and Tyson Thacker. They are both from Boss Retirement Solutions in Salt Lake. They're published authors and radio talk show hosts. You can actually see them every Tuesday and Thursday right here on ABC4. Okay, Ryan and Tyson, this is an alarming statistic for anyone who has not claimed their Social Security benefits.
It really is an alarming statistic. And this, again, came from Forbes. And even we do this every day with our clients all along the Wasatch Front. And that was an alarming statistic to us because you think about 96% of most people get this wrong and they're leaving $111,000 on the table. They have got to understand how this works to make sure they're not one of those statistics.
You too, that's a lot of money. I'm thinking what I could do with that much money, especially in retirement.
I don't think anyone's going to argue that $111,000 is not going to go a long ways in retirement. And this is why it's critical to know exactly how and when and the exact timing of when you should claim your benefits, because you don't want to be one of those 96%.
How come so many of us are doing it at the wrong time? Is it knowledge, a lack of knowledge?
Well, it's complicated and confusing. There's over 2,728 rules in the Social Security Handbook, and then there's thousands of rules on top of those rules that interact with that. So many people come into our office and they say, hey, I've been talking to my brother, or I've been talking to my coworker, and this is what they did, and so I think we're going to do the same thing. That's a big mistake. You can't use just some general rule of thumb, some one-size-fits-all strategy. That's where that 96% comes from, is they assume that it's just simple, it's straightforward, and you cannot do that. There are so many people that come into our office every single day who think that they know what's going on, and then when we show them and we cut through the clutter for them, we help them to see how much extra that they can save. Our office ends up being a little bit better than 120 or 111,000. It's about 120,000 for those folks who come in and see us.
Really? They're even getting more money. Okay, so they need to come in. Is that how they avoid something like this, you two?
It is. I think if you look at the common pitfalls, is there's not planning that's involved in how they do this. They spend more time planning and preparing for a vacation than they do on how they're going to take their benefits. And you have to remember, from the very first paycheck as a kid, you've been adding 12.4% between you and your employer into Social Security. So people make mistakes by not knowing how to claim exactly at the right time. They can double their Medicare premiums. They can be taxed on as much as 85% of that benefit. And that's where we see the most common mistakes. And I think a lot of people think, look, I can put that off until I retire, but the time to plan for that is well before you retire.
What are you hearing from clients that are coming in about this? What stories are you hearing?
Well, a recent one we just had come in, husband and wife. They both were working their entire life. They came in after seeing us talk about this on ABC, and they said, we thought we knew what was going on, but we feel like we need a second opinion. It made a difference of over $108,000 in their specific example because of the combination of how we helped them to take Social Security that they had no clue that they could do.
Well, and you're right. These are actually people that thought they knew what they were doing, that were actively working on it and looking at it.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, if you look at this, Nisha, in the planning, when you can do the planning, here's what this free analysis will help you avoid. You can avoid how to trigger an avalanche of taxes, because no one wants the avalanche of taxes. They want the avalanche of money coming to them, not burying them. Then they want to be able to make sure that they avoid doubling their Medicare premiums, and also don't miss out on spousal benefit. Just in spousal benefit, there could be a small fortune. So
he's talking about a customized analysis, everybody, that is free. What do you learn when our viewers take advantage of that?
They're going to help you to see the difference between what you could be taking and what is rightfully yours. So give us a call. For the first 20 callers, we'll do this absolutely free. Give us a call right now at 801-701-8881.
This is an analysis of your Social Security benefits, and it's individual, everybody, for you.
That's exactly right. And so if you don't want to leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table, possibly more, you can give us a call right now, 801-701-8881. If you've saved at least $200,000 and have not taken your Social Security, give us a call right now on that number.
Yeah, take this seriously, everybody. That number again, 701-8881. Gentlemen, thank you for that important information.
Thanks so much.